They expected tears, pleas, negotiation, desperation, because they thought they were the prize. They thought walking away would break you, that you'd cling harder, lower your standards. But instead, you stepped aside, calmly, quietly, powerfully, because you weren't interested in holding someone who wanted to leave. You were more interested in holding on to yourself, so you let them go. Not because you didn't care, but because you finally cared enough about you. They took your peace for granted, your stability, your effort. They thought you'd always wait, always forgive, always make room. But you weren't a revolving door. You were a sanctuary. And when they couldn't appreciate that, you didn't slam the door. You held it open, not to invite chaos, but to release it. Because begging someone to stay is a form of self-betrayal. And you were done betraying yourself, so you let them leave. And with them, you released the version of you that thought love had to be earned through sacrifice. Now they wonder why it was so easy for you to let go, but it wasn't easy, it was necessary. You just chose silence over drama, grace over ego, peace over pride. You didn't burn bridges, you built boundaries. And those boundaries, they saved you. They expected you to chase, to check in, to break the silence first, but you didn't, because you realized something powerful. Love doesn't beg. Love doesn't force. Love doesn't chase people who choose to walk. If you've ever held the door open, not out of weakness, but strength, subscribe, because letting go is sometimes the loudest way to love yourself. They test the waters now. A like here, a message there, a just checking in. But you're not who you were when they left. You're not watching. You're not waiting. You're not wondering, because you've filled the space they left with something greater, self-respect. Clarity, peace. They say they miss the old you, but that version doesn't live here anymore, because the old you would have begged. The new you blesses them on their way out. Letting go wasn't giving up. It was growing up. You stopped romanticizing struggle, stopped confusing pain with passion, stopped believing love had to hurt to be real. Now your love is softer, but smarter, kinder, but clearer, quieter, but deeper. They don't know how to approach you now, because you're no longer reachable by guilt. Your energy isn't reactive, it's intentional. And the life you're building, it doesn't have room for returning lessons. So when they remember you, and they will, it won't be your tears they remember. It'll be the way you let go with dignity. You didn't need revenge, you needed release. And now, you're not healing. You're healed. You held the door, and in doing so, you walked through one of your own, into freedom, into peace, into you.